Good morning to everybody. Dear students, today I am going to start a new topic, that is branch account. Under branch account, have the different methods of ascertaining the profit or loss from the branches. In the earlier class, how to ascertain the profit or loss from the branches by the head office. The first usually by preparing the branch account can ascertain the profit or loss from the branches. By preparing the branch trading and profit and loss account, so we can ascertain the profit or loss from the branches. Under third method, whenever the branch sell the goods supplied by HO at invoice price, and the branches sell the goods to the customers, cash as well as on credit. So today I am going to start, that is the third method of ascertaining the profit or loss from the branches under stock and debtor system. Under stock and debtor system, usually the head office, it will keep the accounts like the branch stock account, branch debtors account, branch expenses account, branch adjustment account, and lastly it goes into branch. So the first account, that is the branch stock account. So what is the purpose of opening the branch stock account? The main purpose of opening the branch account is that to ascertain the stock at the end, or surplus or deficit in stock at the end of the year, we have to prepare branch stock account in the books of the HO. There is another one account, that is the branch debtors account. Under branch debtors account, we have to ascertain the credit sales or goods sold by the branches on credit, and also the cash received from the debtors, or opening or closing debtors. And there is another account, that is the branch expenses account. The branch expenses account is prepared to ascertain the cash sent by the head office to its branches for branch maintenance, and what amount of cash is sent to its branches for branch maintenance. This account is prepared. And also the branch adjustment account, it is the very important account. The branch adjustment account, it is just like a trading and profit and loss account of the branches to ascertain the profit or loss from the branch under stock and debtor system. The branch adjustment account has two parts. The first part, by preparing the branch adjustment account, we have to ascertain the gross profit from the branches. And in this first part of the branch adjustment account, we will ascertain the GP simply by recording the loadings from the different items like opening stock, goods sent to branch, goods returned by the branch, loading in closing stock, and also loading in the deficit or surplus in stock. And if the credit side is more than the debit side of the branch adjustment account, the difference being the gross profit and transferred to second part of the branch adjustment account. And if the debit side is more than the credit side, there will be a branch gross loss, and it is transferred to the second part of the branch adjustment account. In the branch adjustment account, second part of the branch adjustment account, we have to enter the balance which is transferred from the branch expenses account. It is debited to the branch adjustment account, and the cost price of the deficit or surplus in stock is to be recorded in the second part of the branch adjustment account. And this account is balanced if the credit side is more than the debit side of the branch adjustment account, difference being the net profit from the branches. If the debit side is more than the credit side, there will be a branch net loss from the branches. So this is the main purpose. Branch adjustment account, it is a very important account, and this is opened only to ascertain the profit or loss from the branches. And last one, that is the goods sent to branch. The main purpose of opening the goods sent to branch is that to ascertain what amount of the goods are sent to its branches are ascertained by preparing the goods sent to branch. The accounting journal entries in the books of the HO under stock and debtor system. Usually the entry for the goods sent on consignment. Entry will be branch stock account debtor to goods sent to branch account. Entry for the goods returned by the branch to its returned by the branch debtors. Branch stock account debtor to branch debtors account. Third one, branch entry for the surplus of goods in stock. Branch stock account debtor to branch adjustment account. Fourth one, entry for the goods sold by the branch for cash. Branch cash account debtor to branch stock account. The fifth one is entry for goods returned by the branches to HO. Goods sent to branch account debtor to branch stock account. Sixth one, entry for goods sold by the branch on credit. Branch debtors account debtor to branch stock account. The seventh one, entry for deficit or shortage in stock. Entry will be branch adjustment account debtor to branch stock account. Eighth one, entry for cash received from the branch debtors. Entry will be branch cash account debtor to branch debtors account. And entry relating to the debtors, that is bad debts, discount or allowances given to the debtors or customers. Branch expenses account debtor to branch debtors account. 10th one, entry for branch expenses paid by cash. Branch expenses account debtor to branch cash account. 11th one is for entry for closing the branch expenses account. Branch adjustment account debtor to branch expenses account. And 12th one is entry for removal of loadings. Usually the loading usually includes in six items. That is opening stock, goods sent to branch, goods returned by the branch, closing stock from the branch, and deficit in stock or shortage in stock. Usually the loading is included in these six items. Sometimes there will be only shortage in stock or surplus in stock. Usually both the surplus and deficit will not be found in the branch stock account. In the branch stock account, there may be a deficit in stock or surplus in stock. Usually both items are not found. So for this, which entries are to be passed for the removal of the loading in these six items? That is removal of loading from the loading from the closing stock, branch adjustment account data to stock reserve account, and entry for removal of loadings from the goods returned by the branch adjustment account data to goods sent to branch account, and loading in deficit of stock, the entry will be branch adjustment account data to stock reserve account, that is branch stock account. And the 13th important also regarding the adjustment of excess price or removal of loading, that is the loading in opening stock. Stock reserve account data to branch adjustment account. Loading in goods sent to branch. Goods sent to branch account data to branch adjustment account. And third one is loading in surplus of stock. Branch stock account data to branch adjustment account. So after removal of loadings from these items, we have to pass the entries regarding the transfer of profit or loss from the branches. If there is a profit, the entry will be branch adjustment account data to general profit and loss account. And if there is a loss from the branches, the entry will be general profit and loss account data to branch adjustment account. So and the last one is entry for goods sent to branch account data to trading account. So usually these important accounting journal entries are passed in the books of the HO under stock and debtor system. Dear students, today I will take one example on the stock and debtor system. So problem is here. So you see, read the problem. Using stock and debtor system, find out the profit or loss from the branch for the year ending 31st of 2017. Goods are invoiced to branch at a profit of 25% on invoice price. So what is the loading? Loading is given on invoice price, and all the items which is given in the problem is also on invoice price. So 25% means so 1/4 on IP, that is opening stock is there, goods sent to branch 1,20,000 is there. So 1/4 of 30,000, that is the loading. So loading will be 1/4 on IP, 1/4 on IP. Okay. Stock, that is the opening stock 30,000. Debtors at the beginning 15,000. Goods sent to branch at invoice price 1,20,000. Cash sales 45,000. Credit sales 95,000. Cash received from debtors is 90,000. Discount allowed to debtors 1,500. And cash sent to branches by the head office for branch maintenance, for salary, for rent, and for other expenses 10,000, 5,000, 2,500. And the closing stock at branch is not given. So we have to determine that one and prepare the necessary ledger accounts in the books of the HO. This is the problem, simple problem. So we have to draw these accounts: branch stock account, branch debtors account, branch expenses account, and also the goods sent to branch account. The first entry, that is, you see stock, opening stock. So opening stock, usually it is debited to balance brought down. Opening stock 30,000 rupees we have to take in the branch stock account, debit side. Then the debtors opening, it is debited to branch debtors account to balance brought down 15,000. And goods sent to branch. So what is the entry for this? Branch stock account debtor to goods sent to branch account. Branch stock account debtor to goods sent to branch account 1,20,000. So this item will be taken here only. And cash sales. So for this entry for cash, when the goods are sold for cash, journal entry will be branch stock account debtor to branch stock account. So branch stock account credited by branch cash account 45,000 rupees. The next item, the credit sales, when the goods are sold by the branches on credit. So for this purpose, the entry will be branch debtors account debtor to branch stock account. Branch debtors account debtor to branch stock account, 95,000 rupees will be taken here. And the same amount will be credited to branch stock account, branch debtors account, 95,000 rupees. There is another one is then cash received from the debtors. When the goods are received from the cash are received from the branch debtors, journal entry will be branch cash account debtor to branch debtors account. Branch cash account debtor to branch debtors account. So branch debtors account is credited by branch cash account 90,000 rupees. So this amount will be taken here. Then discount allowed to debtors. So this is the expenses which are incurred by the branches, and they have given the discount to the customers 1,500. For this entry will be branch expenses account debtor to branch debtors account. Branch expenses account debtor to branch debtors account 1,500. So branch debtors account is credited by branch expenses account 1,500. Okay. So closing stock is not given. We have to close these accounts. We have to close these accounts first. So you first close the branch stock account. Branch stock account. So 1,50,000 total. Here 1,50,000. The balance being the closing stock balance carried down. So it is also in the invoice price. So difference 0, 0, 0, 14, 115. So 10,000 rupees. How much? 10,000 rupees will be the closing stock at invoice price. So then we have to close this one. So 0, 0, 0, 0. So 1,10,000. 1,10,000. And this is the closing debtors. Closing branch debtors 0, 0, 5, 8, 1. So 18,500 will be the closing debtors. Right? 18,500 will be the closing debtors. Then we have to close this one. 000 this is 9, so total 19,000, and this is 19,000 will be transferred to the branch adjustment account second part, that is branch adjustment account second part, so 19,000 rupees. And for this 19,000. So with this, all these accounts are closed. Now one more account we have to prepare, that is branch adjustment account. One more account we have to prepare, that is branch adjustment account. Branch adjustment account. So branch adjustment account has two parts. The first part GP, second part NP. So how to prepare branch adjustment account? So we have to, the loadings which are to be included in the first part of the branch adjustment account. So what entries are to be passed regarding the, you come to the site, the removing the loadings from the opening stock. Journal entry, branch adjustment account data 2, you have to see the journal entries. Entry for removing loadings from the opening stock. Stock reserve account data to branch adjustment account. So branch adjustment account credited by stock reserve. Branch adjustment account, sorry. Branch reserve account data to branch adjustment account loading. There is 1/4, 7,500. 1/4 of 30,000 and 1/4 of goods sent to branch. That is the loading from the goods sent to branch, 1/4, so 30,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees. Then another, that is the loading from the closing stock. Loading from the closing stock to stock reserve, 1/4, 2,500. 1/4 of 10,000, 2,500. Then is there any other adjustments regarding the first part? If there is any surplus or deficit to stock, so there will not be any deficit or surplus in stock. So this is the first part of the branch adjustment account. We have to close this one. So 37,500. 37,500 difference to gross profit carried down 000, then 5, so 35,000 rupees GP. And this second part is also continued by gross profit brought down, so 35,000. Then we have to transfer, we have to closing the branch expenses account. Second part, 19,000 branch adjustment account. So branch adjustment account data to branch expenses account, 19,000. So is there any deficit or surplus in stock? If there is a deficit in stock, the loading will be taken here and its cost price will be taken on the second part. If there is a surplus in stock, that the loading will be given in the first part and its cost price will be second in the second part credit side. So here there will not be any surplus or deficit in stock. So this is the, we have to close this account also. 35,000, 35,000 difference transferred to general P and L account. So what is the amount? 0006. So 16,000 rupees is the net profit. 16,000 will be the net profit. It is transferred to general profit and loss account. Okay, this is the very simple problem. So we will take two more examples, somewhat difficult, in the next session. Dear student, today we will take one more example on a stock and debtor system. The problem is here. First of all, we have to see, or we have to read the problem. This is the earlier year's question paper KUD examination, April 2011. Hyderabad head office has branch at Hubli. The goods are invoiced to the branch at cost plus 50%. From the following particulars, prepare necessary accounts under stock and debtor system. Stock on 1/1/2009, 24,000, that is the opening stock at IP. This is also at IP. Debtors 1/1/2009, that is the opening debtors 12,000. Goods sent to branch at IP 1,20,000. Cash sales 42,800. Credit sales 68,000. Cash received from debtors 58,400. Goods returned from debtors 4,000. Then goods returned by branch to HO 6,000. Cash sent to branch for branch maintenance for the purpose of salary, rent, sundry expenses 8,000, 4,000 and 1,200. Discount allowed to debtors 1,600. Deficit in goods at branch at invoice price 1,200. And closing stock, that is 31st/12/2009, at invoice price 30,000. So with these informations, we have to ascertain the branch profit or loss under stock and debtor system. Under this system, we have to open. It is advisable to all the students. We have to open all the accounts at a time. All the accounts, not one by one. So it is better to post the entries directly to these accounts. So branch stock account, branch debtors account, branch expenses account, goods sent to branch account, and another one is branch adjustment account. These 5 important accounts we have to prepare here with the help of the available information. So you take one by one, that is first we have to see the loading. Regarding loading, 50% cost plus 50%. Cost plus 50%. So if the cost is 100, the loading will be 50. So IP 150. So profit on sales is equal to profit divided by sales. Profit is 50. Sales or the IP will be 150. So one third on IP. You remember, this is the one third on IP. One third on IP. Okay. Loading will be one third on IP. So we have to enter all these information in these accounts. So the first one is stock, that is the opening stock at invoice price. That is the opening stock to balance brought down 24,000 invoice price. Debtors at the beginning, that is opening debtors to balance brought down, that is 12,000. Then goods sent to branch at invoice price, the entry will be branch stock account debtor to goods sent to branch account. So 1,20,000. 1,20,000. Then cash sales. When the goods are sold by the branch at for cash, so journal entry will be branch cash account debtor to branch stock account. By branch stock credited account credited by branch cash account. Branch cash account, how much? 42,800. Then credit sales. For this purpose, we have to pass the entry branch debtors account debtor to branch stock account. Branch stock account 42,800. 42,800. Sorry. So this is a 68,000. 68,000 and branch stock account credited by branch debtors account. Branch debtors account 68,000. We have to take here. The next one, cash received from debtors. So entry will be branch cash account debtor to branch debtors account. Branch debtors account credited by branch cash account. Branch cash account 58,400. Another one is goods returned from branch debtors. So that is means goods returned by customers. Journal entry will be branch stock account debtor to branch debtors account. Branch debtors account 4,000. So branch debtors account credited by branch stock account. So this is a sales returns. So what is this? Goods returned from debtors. It is nothing but the sales returns. Another one is goods returned. Branch stock account 4,000. Then goods returned by branch to HO. So journal entry will be goods sent to branch account debtor to goods sent to branch account debtor to branch stock account credited by goods sent to branch account. Goods sent to branch account 6,000. Goods sent to branch account. Then next entry, cash sent to branch for branch maintenance, salary, rent, expenses. So branch expenses account debtor to branch cash account. Branch cash account. So branch cash account includes salary, rent, and sundry expenses. 8,000, 4,000, last 1,200. Then another one is discount allowed to debtors. Branch expenses account debtor to branch debtors account. Debtors account. So 1,600. So branch debtors account credited by branch expenses account. Branch expenses account 1,000. 600. Then deficit in stock at branch. Deficit in stock at branch. So branch adjustment account debtor to branch stock account. So branch stock account credited by branch adjustment account. Branch adjustment account 1200. And closing stock. So by balance carried down closing stock 30,000. So all the entries are entered in all these respective books. One more account we have to prepare. Later on we have to prepare, that is the branch adjustment account. Before that we have to close all these accounts. So this account is automatically closed, no problem. The branch stock account is automatically closed because opening stock is also given, closing stock is also given, the deficit in stock is also given, so there is no any difference. You make it total 0, 0, 8 plus 2, 10, 8, 8, 16, this is 18, 4, 10, 14, 1,48,000. So 1,48,000. So there is no any other balances in the branch stock account. This account is automatically closed. Then we have to close this one. We have to determine the closing debtors by closing this one. So 80,000, 80,000 difference by balance carried down. Closing debtors 0, 0, 0, 0, 6, 6, 14, 14 and 6, 20. So 16,000 closing debtors. So I have to close this account also. This account also 0, 0, 8, 6 and 14, 14,800. By branch, so the branch expenses account is closing by transferring the balance to branches adjustment account, the second part. Branch adjustment account, second part. That is 14,800. So this account is also, we have to close it. So the first entry, you say goods sent to branch, goods sent to branch account, stock account to goods sent to branch account, goods sent to branch account credited by branch stock account 1,20,000. And another one is goods sent to branch. So goods sent to branch account debtor to branch stock account 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, and later on we have to close this one. So we have to prepare another account that is called branch adjustment account. So how we have to prepare the branch adjustment account? Branch adjustment account. The first part of the branch adjustment account includes the loadings of various items. For example, the opening stock at branch, closing stock at branch, goods sent to branch, goods returned by branch, and also deficit in stock. These items are here. So the first you have to remove the loadings from the opening stock on this side. So what entry will be passed? So stock reserve account retired to branch stock account. So branch stock account credited by stock reserve by stock reserve. Stock reserve. What is the opening stock? 24,000. So 24,000. Make it one third. One third of AP or half of CP. Half of CP. So one third means 8,000 rupees. The loading. This is loading on opening stock. Then another one is loading and goods sent to branch. So by goods sent to branch, that is loading, that is you make it one third of 1,20,000. So that is 48,000. Okay. Then another one is that is deficit in stock or goods returned by branch to goods sent to branch. Loading on goods returned by the branch. Goods returned by branch. Goods returned by branch 6,000. Goods returned by branch 6,000. So one third of 6,000. So that is 2,000. Then 2 deficit in stock rupees 1,200. Make it calculate the loading. One third of 12,000. So 400. To branch stock account. Branch stock account. This is loadings. Only loading. Loading. This is also loading. And loading on closing stock 30,000. You calculate one third of this. To stock reserve. To stock reserve 10,000. So you are removed the loading from all these five items. Then you have to close this one and you have to ascertain the profit or loss, gross profit or the gross loss. So this is 56,000, I think. 8,000 plus 48,000, 56,000. So 56,000. To general gross profit carried down 0.066. One more. You see here in the credit side, the branch adjustment account, there will be 48,000 instead of 56,000. We have made a wrong calculation. So 48,000. So difference you calculate 0.065 and this is 35,600 will be the gross profit. Is transferred to second part of the branch adjustment account by gross profit brought down 35,600. Then when we closed the branch adjustment account by transferring the balance in the branch expenses accounts to the branch adjustment account second part, that is to branch expenses account balance 14,000 800. 14,800. So 14,800 and to the cost price of the deficit in stock. Cost price of the deficit in stock to branch stock account. Cost price, so 1,200 minus 400. So 800 will be taken here. So difference 35,600, 35,600 to general P and L account 0, 0, 0, then 0 to 20,000. 20,000 is the net profit. 20,000 will be the net profit from this branch. So we have to close the branch goods sent to branch account. Goods sent to branch account. We have to prepare due to insufficient space. So we have preparing here. So the first the entry for the goods sent to branch stock account data to goods sent to by branch stock account 1,20,000 and go to branch stock goods returned by the branch goods returned by the branch 6,000. Then loadings from goods sent to branch loadings to goods sent to branch adjustment account loadings goods sent to branch 40,000 by branch adjustment account 2,000. So difference 1,22,000 difference being transferred to trading account. Difference is transferred to branch trading account 0, 0, 0, 6, 76,000 transferred to branch transferred to trading account. So this is the problem.